Welcome, Barry Mainz, CEO and President of MobileIron.
Thank you.
Barry, you're leading one of the world's leading manufacturers in the enterprise mobility management. MobileIron has more than 11,000 customers today. What is a mobile-first company?
Well, a mobile-first company is a company that thinks about how do I deliver data and applications and information on a device or an endpoint that is a customer's choice, or a consumer's choice, or in this case, an employee's choice. And oftentimes when I go talk to customers, it's really about my ability to bring my own device of choice, and that device tends to be a mobile device. So the really smart customers we go and talk with are the ones that are thinking about, hey, how do I deliver company data on that mobile device so I can have my organization run faster and more efficiently.
Okay. What would you class the biggest chances and challenges for a mobile company?
Oh God, so mobile company meaning me, or mobile company meaning
as a client, as a customer?
As a customer. So I think there's a couple of things. One, we know that BYOD, or bring your own device, has won. Yes. I mean, the days where IT organization could go and control which device that a consumer had, what mobile device, are over. So one of the challenges that many of our customers have is, hey, how do I bring back control? And I need to be control in two ways. One, privacy. So if I'm going to go and empower those mobile devices, I have to be sensitive about the private data on those mobile devices. So pictures, contacts, this kind of thing. And then how do I deal with the other piece, which is around intellectual property and our sort of company information. And MobileIron solves that problem by providing a solution, and that's one challenge. The other, you talked about the flip side, which is the opportunity. Man, I mean, if you can get data and the right information to your employees more efficiently, you can sort of lower the latency or shrink the latency in terms of the time it takes to make decisions. And reality is the faster you can make decisions and the right people be able to make the decisions, the faster you can move as a company. And I think that's when I think what the biggest advantage about being mobile first, or being mobilization, is the ability to move your company faster.
That sounds like you have an idea of the workplace of the future. Barry, what is your vision of the workplace of the future?
So, it's interesting. I think the days of PC and locked down device and it's a specific type of device are over. I think the future is about the form factor. Any way, anywhere, anything I look at, I should have the ability to have a stateless environment and have access to my corporate information and personal information. So for example, maybe I go home and I have access to a tablet. I ought to be able to go and log on to my workspace, in the cloud, and be able to do my work. And maybe at the same time too, I want to go look at some personal things. So I should be able to actually look at that information on that same form factor. And I believe that it sort of unlocks the employees from carrying around and having a specific mode of communication. So I think that we talked about it a few minutes ago, that it's about velocity. It's about making decisions faster and putting the right information into the right employees. Mm-hmm. So I really envision this notion of a stateless work environment and the ability to access information anywhere at any time.
Okay. And Barry, what is MobileIron's contribution to that new work style? And in other terms, what does make MobileIron unique? What is your USP in that whole thing?
Yeah, so it's really being the application and security backbone for this new mobile environment, and providing a hub so that corporations can deliver that information and again maintain that privacy. Mm-hmm. I want my photos, I want my access to my personal information, but also being able to have access to corporate information, and especially in regulated industries where it's mandatory and there's fines and negative recompense to pay if you don't do that.
In that context, in order to get this solution, which sounds like quite a complex thing, what role do partners like CANCOM play in this ecosystem for you?
Yeah, so that's a really good question. You mentioned it, it's complicated, it's hard. Mm-hmm. And a lot of the customers that we deal with are specific in their needs. And companies like CANCOM have the ability to go to a vertical market in a particular language that they want to speak in a particular region that they want to do business in, and be able to talk about that verticalized value proposition and really communicate to them on their terms, in their language, and in their value prop. And bringing in MobileIron as just the platform where you add value on top and put your sort of secret sauce and ability to go and transact in that vertical market. This is where there's a tremendous amount of value.
Thank you, Barry, for the interview and for the feedback, and look forward to a great partnership going forward.
I do as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.